And welcome, we're back. So, yes, when you cast your detect magic and once more your senses go out into the ethereal, you sense that the grimoire definitely is magical. The other stuff is not.
Okay.
Even the wand is not actually magical anymore.
It used to be.
Alright, I'll wait for Gus to come back.
Okay. So oh, I need a drink. Oh.
Alright.
There's a surprise.
I'll get you a drink.
Look at my stuff. Yeah. It's not stuff my stuff. It's stuff I kept from old friends. They're all gone. Yeah. So as he goes up, as he sits on a nearby table, not on the chair, just that table. The cloak that's from our old henchman. We call him Crunk. He was a domesticated ogre. We kept him because he's an ogre. He's big. He put lots of saddlebacks on him. More saddlebacks on an ogre than you can on a horse. He was good. He was a good guy. Got eaten by a dragon, but he was still a good guy. He lost a lot of sense that day. The dagger, I believe that belonged to my friend Finistry. He was a bard. He's actually pretty good. He's more a storyteller. He was terrible with a lyre. His fingers always he was very delicate fingers. He was very handy with a dagger too. Good at throwing them. And that was one of his early daggers. That's why I got a little rusted. And the wand, that belonged to our sorceress. Her name was Amanda. She had a bit of the devil in her. You know what I mean? Her blood was a little dark. You know what I'm saying? And she loved to. The grimoire is also hers as well. She came upon that. And she never opened it though. As far as I know.
Why didn't you bring the bag, Gus?
No, you wanted magic items out here. There's some I found.
He wanted you to make one.
Oh, I told you I need some magic dust. I don't have any magic dust. You could disenchant the grimoire, maybe. Magic dust.
What is magic dust?
That's just magic dust. Well, there's two types of magic dust. The one that sorcerers and wizards snort. The other one is.
You mean the white dust?
It comes in all different colors. No. And the other one is.
It's usually rainbow colored.
When you disenchant, when you turn like one into another, and so. I mean, you can. There's a component to all these. I mean, you know how to fix those ruins.
What do you think
the ruins are made out of? They're made out of.
It's not what I wanted anyway.
You have to enchant them, and you need something to enchant. It takes a while. At least that's how I remember it.
Sorry,
you might have changed in the last couple.
It's not what I wanted, but I'll buy you some drinks.
Oh, thank you. Well, you can keep the grimoire. I don't need. Yeah, you look like someone who fiddles his fingers. Here, you have it. And
I'll take it.
Okay, it's all yours. Write down grimoire. Sorry, write down forbidden grimoire. That is forbidden.
Of course. Yeah, remember the words that he said. It was hers. She never opened it, but it was hers.
Okay. You wish to open it now?
I'll open it later.
Okay.
After I study
I'll open it when I'm alone and no one can heal me when it explodes.
No, I'll open it when I'm on first watch. When everyone's asleep and can't do anything about it.
There's nothing gonna happen here.
Oh my.
Alright, I'll buy Gus a drink or two.
Okay. You buy Gus a drink or two. And after about the second one, he's feeling a huge buzz. And so what's your profession? He says as he looks at you.
Mine?
Yes, you.
I'm a traveler.
That's not a profession. That's everyone's a traveler. Travels through life. Ooh.
Zane, don't forget we got to get an early start in the morning.
Yeah, we gotta go to bed. Good night, guys.
No, this is the morning. You already spent.
Oh.
No, I thought this was still the evening
No. He spent all night looking.
Oh, great. He's day drinking.
Morning. Forget about day.
Day, morning,
Spot
night.
somewhere.
It doesn't
Lord.
matter.
24/7.
All right.
You come in after your nightly duties, and you get a drink, and you sit with the three amigos over here. As Gus relates, that asks me.
We have to.
Hey, open up that grimoire. I want to see what's inside.
Wait, what?
Well,
Gus gave him a book.
Gus, what book?
I do detect magic on
Yeah, I don't want to know.
We know it's magical.
Well, I'm making sure of everything.
Oh yes, it's magic.
Okay.
You didn't believe me? I told you.
I'm double checking. Well, I'm going to roll Arcana and see what this is.
Go ahead.
Okay, 8.
Ooh,
28.
20. Very nice. So this is the grimoire that you believe. Well, you have to open it in order to see what's inside.
Is there any, like, curses, anything on around it?
That really doesn't. You have to really knock that. But as far as you know, no.
Do you have read aura?
I don't have it.
I don't think that's a thing.
That's not a thing.
No, it's a cantrip.
Yeah, but I don't think that's something you use on items. I don't know.
Detect magic.
Detect magic is like sonar.
It's like
Yeah.
yes or no.
And then it's Arcana to kind of understand it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
All
there's
right,
also
I'm
a cantrip
opening
read
it.
aura.
Okay, so you open this grimoire. It is very old, and it is made out of vellum. Well, it's the cover made out of vellum, sheepskin. And as you peruse through, no index or anything, so you just have to flip through. You know that there are several spells in here. All of them arcane.
What kind of spells?
The first one is. Oh, let's see. Make sure it's.
My territory.
All right.
I'm gonna go get the wagon.
So since you got a critical success on your identify magic action, you learn all the attributes of the magic, including its name, what it does, any means of activating it, and whether it is cursed.
Okay, so none is not cursed. So you have one of the first spells. It's like 20 pages long. Is commune, ritual 6. Okay. Something you can't cast for a long time. So congratulations.
Do you want to just give him the list later, or is there anything you can actually use with it now?
Well, it's
What's
sometimes
this about? Why is it forbidden?
Sometimes you
You know, people use those words. You know,
Exactly.
like like he has iron arms and he has iron legs. From the Cripple Avengers.
Oh my god! Really? Oh my god!
All right. Is Steven ready to?
Yeah. Yes. Let's go.
Let's.
Are you ready to leave?
There's a 5th level spell, Sending. There is also 2nd level spell, Phantom Steed. Okay. And there's also one that specifically says Summon Durgoth. Dirgoh.
Dirgoh.
Yes. There's also a slight addendum at the very end. Okay.
And what is that?
It's written to whoever reads this. Okay.
Somebody's bad.
Okay.
It mentions that the commune spell is for an entity that has no name, that cannot be named, should not be named. That the writer of this grimoire knew enough that to know this entity's name would give it complete control over you. It imprints its name on your mind just like a arcane spell does for a wizard. And as you cast it, it's you lose the memory of it temporarily. Something similar happens, except when you know this entity's name, you're its slave the rest of your life. Unless someone does like a little volume or something. The second part is Durgoth is an enforcer type of a spirit. Okay, it was never alive. It was never like an animal that died or a human that died or whatever it is. It was always a spirit. Its only purpose is to inhabit a suitable body to enforce the summoner's will. Okay, it is an enforcer, guardian, assassin, spy, whatever it needs to be. Okay? That's all you need to do.
I disagree.
And what level is that? Or any level?
Oh, that one? Oh, the summon? Okay, that's a 5th.
It has to be 5th level.
No, you need to be able to cast 5th level spells.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
There's a big difference between being a 5th level caster and being able to cast 5th level
Okay,
spells.
Harry Potter, now you have He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Copyright infringement. Boo.
They can summon this creature into another body, right?
It does say specifically you summon it and then you have a body available.
Available.
Yes.
Alright, so while he's reading the book, alright, are we ready to go?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Head over to the constabulary and see if we can go down the hole, and if we can't, then I will have Stephen go down the hole. And
Stephen can easily get through the hole. It's buried, and there's a lot of some parts of the roof fell down, some wood is crisscrossing it.
right,
But with the help of several of the halflings there and the deputy and the sheriff, they dig out for you. Stephen can easily get through. The hole is relatively, it's about your guy's size. It's about barely 4 feet in total diameter. But you can squeeze onto it. You will have the hardest time.
They'll have to
You're
crawl.
wide, but
We could walk upright.
you do walk upright. You would have the hardest time out of what crunching, and you could.
I got it. It's a little bit small for me, but it's not that small.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Stephen can burrow, so he could have gone through himself. But if
Okay.
we can just get through it to the point where we can all go in, then that's what we'll do,
What
and
is
then
your
we will
marching
track.
order in this regard?
I'll go first.
You want to go first?
You're gonna be the tracker.
Yeah, well,
No.
I mean, it's just following the way of the tunnel. I don't think if it splits.
For
we'll
now,
just
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yes, you go first, and
Who's next up to you? Same.
Usually those with dark vision should be up front
Oh, that's true.
in a cave.
Oh, so
Either that or I could periodically just be casting the light cantrip as we
Yeah,
go.
yeah, that's
So
fine.
who's second?
I'm going to go last to make sure nothing comes up from behind us.
I'll go second.
And there you go. Okay, beautiful.
Yes, I don't want the wizard in first or last.
Okay. Zane, how are you going just in the front? Or are you going a little further front, or no? Like, are you going ahead of everyone else, or are you gonna
Just stay close to me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Now?
I have my weapon drawn.
Does gnomes have your dark vision, or
Some gnomes do, some don't.
I have dark vision,
your
and
dark
I-
vision?
I don't.
What do you-
but I could periodically cast light
Okay.
with the cantrip just
Alright.
as we go.
Right, where we are once again a party with 2 dark and 2 low light.
All right. So you head off into this roughly round tunnel. Make a perception check about 20 feet in.
10.
10. Okay. So you're heading to the tunnel steadily goes down about the entirety of the 20 feet is on a steady decline,
Okay.
and it eventually starts making a bit of a turn.
Okay.
And it splits in two. The one on the left appears to be a natural cavern. It's not even burrowed through. It's just simply there's walls there. It's a bit bigger.
Right.
It's about 5 feet in width and about 9 feet tall.
Okay.
And it seems almost like a crack. You notice that there's several bits of flecks of some sort of metal.
Right.
Periodically. On the right-hand side, however, there is another tunnel. This one is also rough and cylindrical, definitely being worked by some. But you make another perception check.
10.
Okay.
I'm consistent.
Right. So what do you guys wish to do? Turn left in the natural cave, tavern, or continue around the constructed tunnel?
I would think you'd want to go constructed tunnel, right?
What does Steven think?
What's Steven think?
Well, he can make a scent
He has
roll.
scent.
Okay.
He has a scent roll.
Make a scent roll.
All right. Just checking his perception. Okay. 17.
17. Oh, he definitely wants to go on the right. That's why that goblin's coming. Having goblin scent.
All right. He.
Stick in the same order or switch up?
At this point, if we're not following one path, I should go first.
Okay.
Alright. Change the order. So, Grimdar's first. Who's second?
I'll go second.
Zane is second. Who's third?
I'll go with it.
And I'll go.
It's up, that's fine.
Alright. Alright, you head about another 150 feet or so, and it's now entering it T-junctions into a natural cavernous area. You can hear you can actually smell, feel increased amounts of humidity and moisture. There's rivets of water coming down from cracks. This area is there's tools. There's actually pickaxes in certain areas, and you notice that there is a whole lot of what looks to be pounded rock that are like piled up. This cavernous area stretches out about 50 feet in front of you, 40 feet high, and it has a lot of stalactites and all sorts of uneven rock. And there's another passageway heading to your left and curls around, and it goes a little bit further and takes a dip to your right, about maybe another 50 feet or so.
Okay.
Make another perception check. Oh, make another perception check, please. You're the first one to see.
20.
20, nice. All right. You see that there are two goblin bodies underneath pile rubble, and there's several rags covering piles of rags. And on one of the piles of rags, you see some sort of several jars. They appear to be made from some sort of crude pottery, and they have a symbol. That's the same clan symbol. It's like 3 paws.
Okay.
That's the same paw that you saw. And yeah, that's about it.
All right. I quietly mentioned this, and then wanted to go up to them and take a look at them, make medicine checks, find out what killed them, stuff like that.
What do you guys want to do? What do you? See, hold on.
I'm keeping an eye on the 2 tunnels to see while
Zane, what are
he's
you
stopping.
I will just be ready and defend my cousin.
What about you?
I'm just ready for any type of attack.
Okay. You check the goblin bodies. Make a
Medicine.
check.
19.
They appear to have died from what appears to be stab wounds. They were stabbed in the neck by the same type of dagger. It appears to be a serrated dagger. Not something that's commonly used.
It's not natural.
Nasty weapon?
Possibly, if they have a signature. By the type of cut, one side is straight, the other side is serrated, like a saw. So possibly a multi-use tool. A saw through branches.
Is there an item that I can think of that would make that?
You can imagine what it looks like easily enough. Again, like it's a multi-tool. It's not something goblins generally are known for, but a dagger, estimated about yay size, and it has serrated edges on one side.
Is that a weapon that I have heard of before? Like something that's like that, or is it custom made?
Okay. It looks to be something possibly custom made, but it's not something that's goblins like that use.
All right. Are there still tracks of other goblins going in this direction?
Survival check, please.
22.
There's quite a few goblins tracks here. Some lead to your right, maybe about 20 or so goblin tracks over the last 2-3 weeks, maybe more. That's the pit area.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole load of them coming back and forth through here. A lot of traffic. And a total of only a dozen or so going down that way.
Can I tell if any of the tracks coming from that way which way they went?
A lot of the traffic that's going towards the right, it seems to be repeat. Like they're going back and forth, back and forth.
Okay.
The ones coming left, they're just coming and they seem to be concentrated at the entrance, where the junction is, and you feel by the way that the steps that they were chiseling or coming. Oh, another thing is, since you're a dwarf, you notice that some of the rock area wasn't just chiseled; it was melted, like acid.
Spell acid or acid?
Chemical acid.
The goblins are so bad at making their tunnels, they're using acid.
What?
Okay.
They don't know how to make tunnels.
Which way should we go?
There's bunches of them to the right, there's bunches of them to the left. They're all over the place. There have been easily 20 tracks coming from here, but the fact is that these two here were probably guarding this. And they're dead. Do I know when they died?
Medicine check allowed you to say about 2 days ago.
Now, if these goblins, they came this way yesterday, these two have been dead longer than that. Which means either the goblins didn't come back this way, or
There's more dead down there.
there's something else going on. We need to check it out. Any direction we go, we're probably going to find some goblins to smash.
Lead on.
I'm going to ask Steven if he can smell which direction he thinks the goblins are coming in. Like, which one is...
I'll give it a try.
It's a 14.
He definitely smells goblin, very strong scent of goblin towards the hole.
Alright, I will start going in that direction then.
Right. You head towards there. You notice that there's definitely, Steven definitely around the whole area. And you notice there's a lot of fecal matter around the
Of course there's.
edge. And you look down, and there's somebody's coming. Somebody hit them.
Oh, you can clap it.
Want to clap?
No.
Okay. All right. So there's something like a cliff area. It's about 70 feet drop. There's a whole pile of crap and refuge down there. And there's a whole other cavern down there. And unfortunately, you can't see a great deal because the pit. Okay, so what do you guys wish to do?
Alright, so this is a hole,
Yes,
and it's a shithole.
yes, it is. A 70-foot tall shithole.
Alright, so the reason they come over here is because of the fact that they've got to shit.
Yes, mine is gonna shit too. They're digging a hole. What do you want?
Alright,
They're
go
gonna-
the other way.
Yeah, what? Okay.
So this is their garbage dump.
No, this is their toilet.
Yeah, well,
trees.
that's what I meant.
You wanna go down, see if they find any treasure?
They've probably done that.
The different definitions of treasure might be appropriate.
I hear they swallow diamonds.
You might find some
Good luck with that.
He's gonna dive in. Diamonds.
Oh,
If I
God.
wanted diamonds, I would have been a transmuter.
Oh, grief. That's just disgusting. Oh, dear. Alright.
Catch water breathing on myself.
Amazingly enough, I don't care what kind of wizard you decided to be. So maybe for all I know, you are a transmuter.
Alright, so what do you wish to do?
Go the other way.
Alright, you go the other way. All of you going the other way?
Yes, we are.
Just making sure. You head the other way. So, Jonathan, make one more perception check, please.
For him or for Steven?
Just for him for now.
13.
13. All right.
Bad rolls are bad.
As you're heading toward this cavernous area, and this again still drips the ever-present noise of dripping water, and there's a little more light, ambient light. Some of the rocks are glowing. There's some fungus that's glowing, which is kind of unusual, but you see it
never good.
often. And you notice another goblin body, and this one likewise appears to be stabbed in the neck, but there is. You should notice that one of its legs is missing. That's been sawed through.
Newly, freshly sawed.
Again, medicine check to see how long ago this happened.
Go ahead.
19.
18.
18. This one has been about 6 hours ago. 6 to 10 hours.
More recent.
More recent, yes.
Very fresh. 6 hours is not that fresh. But it's more recent than we've seen them, so we need to keep going and find out
This is about
why someone would have taken a leg.
It's been sawed through.
I mean, when you got that weapon, what did you need to bash with the leg?
But you don't know what his leg was made of. He had an artificial
Right,
leg.
maybe he had an artificial leg.
And this one collects eyes.
Good point, good point. Our
Just need-
sawtooth assassin might also want to collect goblin legs. But not from a couple days ago, only from today.
Might be a delicacy.
Keep moving along.
I believe the halflings do that.
Stop it.
Wait.
Do you think the halflings are carnivores?
They are carnivores, but they don't eat goblins.
No, carnivore. They're omnivores. I don't think that they strictly eat meat.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my goodness.
I was just making a joke that they eat other races.
They eat other. Do you think halflings eat other races?
So what you're saying is the babies are being
Do you
pampered
believe,
for dinner?
out of curiosity, do you believe that you're a giant, just like they think you are, or he thinks you are?
Well, to a halfling and to a gnome, yes, we're giants.
Have you ever seen a giant?
They're giants to me. They're super giants.
The word giant and the descriptor giant are two very different things.
Oh my goodness.
I shouldn't have to be explaining this to a bloody wizard. Moving along.
He's a wizard.
But he is bloody a lot.
That is true. Alright. So you move past the body of the poor unfortunate goblin, and you hear some chattering up ahead. It is. What type of vision do you have? Sorry.
Dark.
Dark vision.
Low,
Okay.
low,
Beautiful.
low
you
light
can-
vision for me.
So you can see. So you can see.
Low light.
As Stephen is a little apprehensive, you see there's about maybe another 150 feet into this cavern area, and it's starting to widen out now. Now it's over about about 12 feet wide, roughly 15 feet tall. Again, stalactites and stalagmites. Part of this is difficult terrain.
Places to hide.
Glowing mushrooms everywhere, and you see you see three individuals. They seem to be gnawing on something. Well, one is back to you. It appears to be a goblin, but it seems to. And the other two are wheatstones and are sharpening knives. And you see they all appear to be somewhat different than any other goblins you've ever seen. They all have white face paint, vaguely like a skull. They have they're all in basic black, and they have armbands that have red, just a plain circle. But even goblins, they can't make us in the circle look good. It's just like that.
All right.
Society?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Make us. You're about
19.
60 feet away from it.
19.
What about you? Do you have a stuff body?
Sure. I was just 19,
That's okay.
probably better than. Also 19.
Okay. This is another goblin clan.
Yeah. So
this-
goblin on goblin. I think I'm okay with goblin on goblin crime.
Oh boy. Alright.
I think I'm perfectly fine with them going and murdering more of the goblins.
The one that's eating stops for a second. I smell. And they all look like help.
Smell me.
Help me. Roll the shit.
Can I try to convince them that we're okay with them going and killing more goblins?
Maybe. That would be an interesting turn of events.
Yay!
15.
Alright. 15. Boris was 10. Yeah.
12.
Vegas, what do you got? 12. Grimdar.
Also 15.
Okay, very nice. Alright, let's see. Goblins. Oh.
I have a much higher.
Alright, first is between Zendri, you also got 15, right?
Correct.
So you also got 15. So which one has a higher dex?
14 decks.
We have the same dex.
Okay.
Or no, actually he has a higher dex, sorry.
Okay. So you go first.
And that is how they set up the tiebreakers.
I'm gonna just make a dexterity 16.
Are they like coming after us? What are they doing?
They were two of them were just sharpening knives, and one of them was eating a goblin leg. And they seem to have a very acute sense of smell, even more than the regular goblin, because they smelled him before they smelled anything.
Smells like half-elf version of me.
This is not rated M. I'm not rated M. Don't ask me that. So they don't. Just as an idea, probably you get this idea more than he would, is that they probably think that you've heard that there are certain clans in goblins. They run the gamut of all different weird behaviors.
Yes, of course.
Some of them are cannibalistic.
Yes.
They'll eat anything. Some have preferred a little bit like rangers, except that when they hunt and eat. So they.
Yes, these are goblins that prefer to eat elves.
Yeah. So congratulations.
You have health. No, you have elf traits.
Yes, I do.
You have elf traits, therefore.
Human.
Right.
No, you have human traits and you have elf traits.
Yes.
That's what you get for being a half elf.
Your name is Chicken Nuggets.
Elven nuggets.
Oven Nuggets. Yes.
In Goblin,
Oh, okay.
I am going to try to converse with them.
Okay, what are you gonna say?
Help us find the goblins with the 3-paw symbol.
Okay, that's what you say. Make a persuasion. Diplomacy roll.
20.
20. Okay. That
You
is.
give us the elf, we give you the 3-paw goblin.
They look at you kind of funny. Says, so what's that? Is that a half? No, it's not. It don't got no feet that are hairy. It's wearing shoes. What is you? It tells you in Goblin. What is you?
In Goblin, I would turn. I'm a gnome.
No. You know what gnome is? No. Yeah. What you got with against the 3-paw?
We're hunting them.
You hunting them? Hey. We hunt them too. What you hunt? You find any?
A few.
You.
We killed 9 yesterday.
Ooh, you did, eh? Oh, not bad. So, we're willing to parlay for a little bit. What's your full proposal?
Oh, are you hunting them for something other than food?
Oh, we always hunting them for food. They just be here. They up into our territory, mining like a bunch of dwarves, and they bust into our cavern and they mess our stuff up, so we mess them up real good.
They don't mine like dwarves.
Dwarves we know. Too hairy, too stringy.
Well, help us eradicate them, and whichever ones we kill, they're yours for food.
You put an elf in you.
He's only half elf.
Elf good eating. I like the eating.
I'm you.
We know.
I'm chewy.
You don't understand what he's saying.
Tell him he's chewy. So, you want to hunt with us? What's not? Is that what you really proposing?
We would be willing to join you if you're hunting them, or you could join us since we're hunting them, but you seem to know where they are.
We deep in Three-Port territory. They're everywhere. They got a small warband here. And by small warband, that means phenomenal. Hundreds. The goblins just throw. They have no strategy. They just throw numbers at a literally throw numbers.
They have a leader, a chieftain.
Oh, they got lots of little leaders here and there. We aiming for them. Kill them. Even more confused they be. But we don't really know. We don't really care. We hurt them enough. They run. They're not very good fighters. They're good eating.
We'll have to help you take a few out, and then we would actually like to collapse the tunnel.
We don't care about tunnel. We don't like tunnels. Tunnels are for idiots. Gobbles don't make tunnels. We live in caves, but we don't make tunnels. It's not the common way. These ones are weird.
Do we have an agreement then?
He looks at you up and down a little bit, says, we have an accord.
Lead on. And then I turn around and speak to you all in common. They're going to guide us to the goblins that we're looking for.
Okay.
This is probably the strangest agreement I've ever had.
Give it another few years.
And
You'll see
any
worse.
that get killed,
Yeah,
the bodies
I
are
speak
theirs.
Goblin, I know. I just wasn't joining in on the conversation.
I didn't know you were fluent.
How do you think I found the ones that were trying to trap you lot?
Tracking.
First I heard them talking about you. Also, you guys stealth about as well as a giant. A real giant.
Alright, so they throw that, they each have a couple more bites, and then, alright, come with us. We're gonna go hunt some three-paw. And they blend in. You're surprised at how stealthy they are. Most goblins, they're sneaky, they're conniving, most untrustworthy, and they're small, so most people don't pay attention to them and think they're dark. But these guys actually know how to move a bit.
These are Pathfinder 1 goblins.
So they're moving about. You notice their weaponry. A lot of it is close quarter. It's like they have like 2 daggers, the serrated kind. Honestly, not know what the serrated for. It's to cut through bone.
Yeah, that makes sense. And now we know why they cut off their leg. And you're right. They used to eat.
They seem to be. They might have a couple more tools. You figure they might be rogues or types as well. And you follow them deeper into this cavernous area.
Level 1 Pathfinder 1 rogue, goblin rogues could have a stealth of up to plus 17 at level 1.
Yeah, that's some ridiculous stuff.
Specifically, goblins had the best stealth in Pathfinder.
Yeah,
For character classes, the races that didn't have CRs.
So they move, and at some point they split up. They sort of split up, moving as the cavern increases in size, and it varies considerably. At this point, you also, this is now about maybe half an hour you're moving. You've moved about almost maybe a quarter mile. A lot of the terrain is uneven, but you now start hearing conversations in Goblin. It's not from your Goblin allies. There's
Allies is a very strong word.
Steven's like starts sniffing the air. Roll for Steven.
21.
He said he's motioning over there that there's a band, and just before you guys see it, you see. Oh, sorry. Just before you visibly see it, you hear some goblins going. So, when are we going back there? Those guys have to have gone by now. It's like, I ain't waiting down here for orders and crap. It's like, shut up. We're told to stay, we stay. We eat our rations and we stay. Make sure we shoot anything that comes through. And I know, but I hate just doing nothing. And why the heck do we have to dig? I'm not a freaking wolf. It's like, doesn't question the boss. Just do as you do. And your 3 allies, they start swooping around, and they give you a hand signal that you're their best buddy right now. This is as they start descending up.
Can I go stealth mode and get closer?
Certainly can.
I think we should all try to stealth at least.
Yes, roll stealth. That should be interesting.
14.
Let's see.
That was what you put your expert in?
15.
I would do.
No, 16. 16.
You got I'll stealth with this guy.
Naturally plus 6. 22.
Wow.
21.
You suck.
Okay, so this is how it happens. So Zane goes in.
Stephen beat you too.
As he's
rolled low.
We all out stealth the rogue.
Yeah, he rolled a 4?
Yeah.
As he's sneaking up, this guy's like, "What you doing?" He walks by. It's like, and you're going, and you're like, "Do you have a? It looks really cool." And then they walk past you, and you're like,
How many of the goblins are there?
I'm assuming 10 based on the fact that they...
you have dark vision?
Yes.
Yes, and you can see 10.
10.
10 in the camp. It's a rather cold camp, but they had a fire there, but they've extinguished it. You do smell a little bit of embers here and there. So you guys can have surprise. Roll initiative. Why don't you leave your stuff as a initiative?
I'm gonna tell you, stay close to me.
You go first, so...
Okay.
Well, it depends on what the goblin also. Yeah.
It's true, but,
Okay. Sendri.
I'm gonna cast Bless.
How many people can cast that?
It's a 5-foot emanation around me.
Okay, all in the breast. Bless. What that doesn't miss?
Just +1 to attack rolls.
That's what I think.
But I can, as an action, extend it another 5 feet and then another 5 feet. So
does it, do you have to be in the emanation to get the bonus?
Yeah.
Or, okay. So, since we need to be in melee, we can't...
Well, yeah, but I increase it by 5 feet each round, so I'm doing that. And that is a 2 action, and as usual,
Shield.
all of the shield.
Okay. Grimdar, you're next. Go. What do you wish to do?
How far away are we from these goblins?
You guys sneak up on him 30
Lasts
feet.
for 10 rounds.
Alright,
Before the other go. Well, the goblins are right after you, but yeah. I mean, your allies.
well, I will get... I'm assuming that they, considering their stealth and things, are probably going to attempt to be sneak attacky, so I will make their lives easier by making them know that I'm there. So I will go in, move, and then second action I will interact and draw and swing with and throw my throw a hammer.
Roll a hit. Hammer number 1.
I took that feat.
Okay. We'll throw your hammer.
I miss.
Oh, alright. So you and it goes past the goblin's head and whoops it. It hits the fire where the fire was, and he's like, whoa, what happened?
And then with my third action, I'll have Steven go in and attack.
Okay, go ahead. All right.
He gets a 24.
Okay. So Steven, what happened? And Steven, if Steven could be Clint Eastwood, he would say, I happened. He goes ahead, he crunches his head, he crunches his jaws right on the goblin's face and rips it off, and he's right there in the middle of the carnage. The other goblins, what they're gonna do is
down to 9 goblins.
they move in and they go for a sneak attack.
Yeah. Steven got a kill.
Ooh, hello. And okay. So they go in dual blades. In the first one, just misses with his first attack, but strikes with a second attack up into the jaw of one of the goblins next to Steven, and it's like, the other two managed to kill 2 more goblins, so that is 4 goblins dead already in the first round. That's just a surprise round. So, we roll the initiative for the actual gobos. Okay. They're not going to be equal. So, next after... Oh, no, I haven't finished the surprise round, sorry. I guess. What are you doing? Oh, stealthy mage.
I will
You're
Ray of Frost.
yeah, you're not gonna move up close, right?
No, I don't need to.
Oh, he's learned.
I pick one of that ones and I'm Ray of Frost.
Go ahead. Roll the hit.
Alright, 5 plus 8.
Mm-hmm. You hit.
Yeah, I hit.
Roll damage. What's the damage? I didn't roll. You didn't hit the other time.
1d4 plus your spellcast. 1d4
Oh,
plus
okay.
4.
Okay. Awesome.
8.
You turn him
8
into a popsicle and he shatters. Alright. 5 down. Nicely done. And Zane! What are you doing?
I'll shoot one
Your
with a
third
hand crossbow.
Hand crossbow? Go ahead. Roll it. What's that?
Fifth, actually, with his 16.
Hit.
Woohoo!
You're sneak attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
5.
Okay. Not. Does that oh, that's enough to kill it. So that's 6 dead?
No, it doesn't add anything.
No, it's a range attack.
No, sometimes. Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, I keep
Crossbows add nothing. Bows only add if you've got specific things.
There. Top of the order. Cedric.
Extend the bless by
pull
another
up.
5 feet.
Okay.
Is everyone in the group still now within 10 feet of me? If not, I will move to make sure that
Well, I had to
within
move
10
up
feet.
30 feet to be able to get to the enemy.
Steve and Hindar are beyond your range currently.
Yeah,
He's
'cause-
shooting, he's casting, and you're next to him unless you move.
Okay, am I able to move to a place where...
Yeah, I had to move up 30 feet. I didn't even get in actual combat with them. They were 30 feet away.
Alright, so I'll move up so that Steven and Grimnor are within the 10-foot emanation, and...
You'd have to move the full 25.
Yeah, he would be. That'd be fine.
25 is fine.
Right, so 1 to expand the range,
Yeah.
1 to move, and then I will fling a dart.
Okay, look at that.
With a +1.
You hit.
That's plenty.
What, how
23.
much damage does the dart do?
It's only a d4.
Still significant this low.
1.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
You did it.
one government die. Alright. So,
Eventually, the darts will have poison.
Grimnor!
All right. First thing, I will move up to 1, and I will then attack.
Go ahead.
I have the feat, so I can draw and attack in the same action. So, 18.
That hits. The roll damage, it might kill this one. It won't even hit, probably has a potential.
If they still only have 5 hit points, I still auto kill.
Okay, then you kill that. Kill the one you.
And then some.
Alright, you
So
kill that one. So
14 points.
Well, that's 3 left.
And then I'll have third action, have Steven move up to the next one, and
That crit?
no, and it's only a 25.
25. Alright.
Is that counting my +1?
No, actually that makes it a 26. If it's okay, so
Roll a crit. Roll a more than enough.
Steven does 14 points of damage.
Okay, so Steven rips part of this guy's head off. Alright, there's only 2 left. Alright, that's the other goes.
You made him crit on a 17.
So the other
Every little bit helps.
The other two goblins. They got the
other 3 got the other 2.
The 3 poor look like they're terrified of what's going to happen. And they should be, but they get cut down post haste very quickly, and it's kind of brutal. But yeah, you've won. I killed all 10 goblins in one
round and a half.
Yeah, one surprise round.
Sneak round one, and then one round.
Devastating.
Within seconds.
Yeah. So the
bless stays up for a full minute, so if anything else comes,
that's okay. You want to Great Hawk them? look at that.
Check to see if they've got anything worthwhile.
Okay. You pat the bodies down for loose change. These guys seem to be significantly less well paid than the others. They only have They have 2 silver pieces each. The other goblins don't care about the money, so you can keep 20 silver pieces.
5 extra silver.
5 silver each. Ah, yeah.
They have mining tools if you're interested. And there's several...
Their mining tools are shit.
They have pickaxes and shovels, and hammers and some chisels here.
It's not dwarvish, it's crap.
No, it's crap.
No, at that point, hammer, chisel, I have mining equipment with me.
And you notice that they have what appears to be...
Not all of it.
Several jars, and they all have lids on, and they appear to be, again, they have a 3-paw symbol on it. Stephen takes a sniff and doesn't like the smell of it at all and backs away from it.
I say stay away from whatever is in these jars.
Does anybody have craft?
Alchemy?
Maybe alchemy?
Yeah.
Well, you don't need the specific one to be able to make the craft check, but it's up to you.
No, basically it's
If you-
what it is.
I do have alchemy.
Yeah, he took craft out.
Roll that.
Okay, 8. See? So
25. This is acid.
This is acid.
Ooh, natural 20.
So what's that total?
The total was 25.
Okay.
But
So
You
you
don't have
have
craft
craft
alchemy.
huh?
You don't have craft alchemy.
You took alchemy as a skill?
No, I took craft.
Yeah,
No, that's
he's saying specifically that you need to have the skill feat craft alchemy.
Oh,
to make
you
this
have
roll.
to have.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
alchemy is good.
So that's the really. I mean, I can tell you the acid. I can tell you, but you also go critical, so not bad. But yeah, it is an acid. It's a pretty expensive acid. Not something that can run a mill stuff. There's 2 ways to make it. One is through obviously alchemical means. Second is to harvest it directly from a burrowing worm, a giant burrowing worm. They secrete it as they eat through. Think of it as a gigantic scaled earthworm.
I say that's cheating.
grab the jars, let's
I
continue.
wouldn't do that if I were you.
Well,
But
I don't need it.
There's a total of 8 jars. They have about 5 cans each.
Do we need any of that?
I don't know. Up to you.
well,
Well,
Is it-
we
oh,
don't know.
it's
At least bring 1 in case we need it.
Mhm.
You could leave the other 7, but at least bring 1 jar just in case.
Okay.
One of you might want to write it down. 1 jar, 5 gallon.
you're the one who
5 gallon.
You're the one.
5 gallon?
Yeah, 5 gallon.
Yeah, we can't.
Sorry. 1 gallon. Sorry. 1
I was about to
gallon.
say, a 5-gallon jug, that's heavy as hell.
Yeah, 1 gallon.
Yeah.
Can you lift it? What's
I
your
can
strength?
lift him up. I'm strength of 10.
Okay. Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
It's a gallon, it's not.
Yeah, it's not
you know,
that.
it's not like it's 80 pounds.
It's a few pounds. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Are you writing it down?
I'll put it down.
All right. So that is.
Oh, master of alchemy.
Oh, master of alchemy. All right. So Steven also make another scent roll, please.
Sure. Nat 20.
Nicely. What's the total?
That's a 27 for
What is
consent.
Beautiful. All right. Steven is feeling a little more aggressive. He's as his fur on the back of his shoulders and his neck tense up, and you hear some goblins saying, "Ah, intruders! Ah, yeah!" As you see coming are not only around the. Let me tell you, the cavern itself has an entrance or exit area, and around the corner, as you see coming around the corner, you see 5 goblins mounted on
Goblin dogs.
goblin dogs, and there's a number of others on foot. There's about 15 on foot.
That's a lot of goblins.
That's a lot of goblins.
How much time has passed?
5 rounds. So
Had to do the
5
inspection.
rounds.
So.
Alright, so I'm at 7.
Alright, that's a lot of goblins.
It
Do
is
we
a lot.
want to fight that many?
That's what, 20?
It's 15 goblins and 5 goblin dogs.
Yes.
Okay, roll initiative.
Jesus.
It's gonna be fun. All right.
You say fun.
Fun.
20.
All right. What's up total?
20 total, yeah.
17.
17 for you. Grimdar. What do you got?
16.
16. Hey.
14.
14. There you go, the fast. That's okay.
The low rolls were the low rolls are low rolls.
We love it.
Can't be low rolls.
True enough.
It's a lot of bloody goblins.
Oh.
Do we have the 3?
There's 7 of us.
We also don't know how many how
8 if you count Steven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And being the way he's been ripping their throats out, I do count Steven.
Every time you hit, you got one. Yeah, you kill auto kill. Both things got auto kill. So
Oh well, no. Steven actually does not get the auto kill.
what are you doing about it?
He doesn't have +4 to damage. I have to roll at least a 3 on the die to be able to get a kill for him.
But he rolls a what? D10.
D8.
D8. Up in your favor.
Yeah. He's D8 +2 right now.
Yeah, it's a lot.
In a couple levels, then he would be auto killing these, but he doesn't
We
auto.
wouldn't be facing these.
Exactly. Because I did not choose the highest of damage pets.
It's okay.
It's a beetle. Oh no.
Now, if you need to pick one of the ones that have +3 strength to start, and I didn't.
Okay.
Bear.
Bear is one of the ones that has +3 strength to start.
Is it like a bull or something? Or can you get a bull as a pet? Or is that only for the animal shapes?
That's just animal shapes.
That's alright.
Can you get a lion or something?
Yeah, that just goes in the cat.
Okay. Alright,
is
so
more
the first person is Zendri. You got to go first. Congratulations.
Expand the bless up to 15-foot emanation now.
Okay.
And just throw a couple darts.
Okay. Throw darts. They are about 30 feet away. Beginning of that.
Probably throw 2 darts at one.
30 feet?
Yep, 30 feet.
Alright, in that case I'm going to cast Daze.
Daze,
So
okay.
make a will save.
Nope. How much damage?
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. Almost.
Wow.
Almost. You cast spell. And
Once I get casted once I get 5th level, it'll do a D6 plus 4.
Okay. You want to cast it on the riders or one of the?
It's just Daze.
Zendri, do you want to cast it on one of the riders or one of the infantry guys?
Who's ever closest.
Okay. Then.
Probably a rider.
Put one of the riders.
Okay.
Okay.
Horses, snakes, and bears are the type that start with +3 strength.
Snakes.
Yeah, I didn't think so either, but I just looked it up.
Snake can be your pet. Okay.
Yeah. If I had gone with one of my other character concepts, I would have had a snake as a pet.
Anaconda.
Alright, next is okay. Next is actually the goblin dogs. Alright, so they got pretty high initiative. So the first one is going to charge at one of the goblins. They yell at each other, curse words at one of the black circle goblins. So he charges, and then he's going to attack. Okay, he managed to do.
What a goblin curse be. You look like an elf.
Okay.
That was clever.
He barely managed to scratch that goblin, your ally goblin. Alright, the next one will also attack the second goblin. Ooh, he hit. considerably harder. Well, theoretically, it's considerably harder.
Yeah.
And the last one. Okay. He went to hit and did some heavy damage.
So did all
Okay.
5 goblin dogs?
3 of them so far. 2 of them haven't gone yet. So
Okay.
that's you guys. Alright. Those 2 are gonna first. They're gonna go around your flank, to your left a bit, and they're just gonna stay there. But that's what their masters want them to do. So after that, it is. Yeah, yes, it's 17. Go. What do you wish to do?
Who's the toughest looking ones?
The guard guys on the who are riding.
We're riding on.
Yes,
Yeah,
they-
Ray of Frost, that guy.
No, all 5 of them look about this round.
Yeah, whoever's closest on
The one that I already hit, maybe?
Okay, I'll Ray of
Yeah.
Frost the guy to get.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
Not like you hit ever.
Why do you have to? You just
Thanks.
Alright, so another frosty icicle is behind the wall. You're like,
The dog goes up.
Would you get things with saving throws?
I have for a couple spells I can use, but you want
Alright,
to save
so
those.
next,
And you wanna save-
Grimdar! What do you used to do?
I'm going to move. Well, all right. How far away are the 2 that went to the flank?
They're exactly about 25 feet away from you.
That would be a double move on you.
Well, they move.
He moves 20, so.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm gonna.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go up to one of the ones that charged our goblin allies.
Okay. You can reach him easily enough. That guy is now. He's within like 15 feet.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up with my first action. Then I'm going to have Steven move up to flank with him with his first action, and attack with his second action, flanking with me.
Okay, so go ahead.
It's 15.
15 just missed.
And
Is that
then-
counting the plus 1
plus
plus?
16. Sorry, 16.
Okay, yeah.
Does that hit then?
That hits, oh yeah.
All right. So that's going to do 6 points.
6 points. It almost killed him in that point.
And then I'm using my third action to have me attack using the flank. And I guess I'm attacking the rider, not the dog, because that's what. Yeah. So I miss because with a plus 11.
All right, so it somehow slips out of your hand. So your thing is right next to him. The guy looks at you like he kind of looks kind of shocked as your axe is bigger than he is, but. It's like he saw his entire goblin life.
That's the second natural one.
Flash up before his eyes. He's like, okay, Zane, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot regular goblins. With my hand crossbow.
Go ahead.
First attack.
5.
That's miss, and then second attack -4.
You're doing a +1?
Yeah,
Even
but
with the plus
You
one.
roll a 5, it's not.
That's 15.
15 just misses.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, 3 shots?
2 shots.
2 shots.
yeah,
Because
he-
it takes 1 shot.
Yeah, he
so
has to
one
take an action to reload.
Okay. Alright, so next it is the gobbo. The ones that are already there. He's gonna red and blue. Let's see. Alright, yeah, that's it. Oh, nice.
How are my meat shields doing?
I think one of them might be
So
hurt.
one of them kills one of the commanders right off the bat. All three of it hits. He's hit.
Nice.
Next one.
All 3 of his hits.
Yeah. I
They
rolled
must be a little bit higher level than.
Or just rolled well.
Or he might just, like the third attack hit you once.
2 misses, but 1 crit. So, that's the plan.
What type of weapon they using?
Daggers.
The serrated dagger.
Rated dagger. Yeah, don't have to kill one. That's 3.
Daggers.
Yeah.
If you crit, don't you get something? Or
I don't know.
Something else.
oh no, they have to have the thing that gives them the critical specialization, right?
Yeah, nobody gets that until I think fighters get it at 5.
2 hits. Okay.
Everyone else gets it at 6 or 7.
Okay.
And by everyone else, I mean the other martial characters.
Alright. So they managed to
And the
kill
Lucius.
3 of them. All 3 of the ones on them, they killed. They just
Jeez.
took. I got
Telling you,
I
it
got
needs to be higher level.
3 of them. Not much higher. 3. They I just have to roll like godly on them. The first one
Yeah,
hit all 3
I only
times.
need
Aren't you glad I negotiated?
The second one hit a crit and a regular hit, and the other one hit a crit. And
He's rolling better than we
I
are.
really want to do that.
Enemy of
Like you
enemy
said.
friend.
On that attack roll,
No, you did
I only need
You did
to
a
roll
very,
5.
very smart move. You did a very smart move.
I mean, I said the same thing. It's like, I'm okay with goblin on goblin crime.
Okay, so that's their turn. That's all you guys.
Definitely
Okay.
goes with my alignment.
All right. So the goblin commanders, 2 goblin commanders. Let's see. All right. They are going to just shoot their bows. They're going to take 3 shots.
Red, white, and blue?
Yes. I'm going to take 3 shots, and let's see. I'll take 3 shots at Boris, which I'll last.
The first one is 21, and after that is 19.
First one, 21, misses. 19,
Mm-hmm.
misses. Oh, got my head full. Here we
That
go.
minus 10.
Minus 10.
10.
Yeah.
Hold on. No, he's a commander type. So he's a.
Well, it's still minus 10 because it's
16,
the third.
Misses. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because bows can't be agile.
And the next one will take 3 shots at. Oh, look at that. Zendri. I haven't hit him at all.
What?
What's your armor class? Yes, what's your armor class?
15.
Oh,
Okay, that's
that's a hit, right?
the first one is a 15 on a dot. Second one is 13 misses. The last one is 16. So 2 hits.
2 hits.
Yeah. So Zendri takes 11.
Wow.
One shot in the butt. One
What
shot.
is-
You
Alright.
got,
And
you got hurt.
Ouch.
yeah, okay. And the regular Jabron are last. Alright, so
There's still 10 of them? Or...
that's a 15. None of them died. You guys have been concentrating on the cavalry guys.
Oh, I thought it was 10 of them and 5 of
Okay.
cavalry, not 15 and 5.
So alright. Okay, so they're gonna hey guys, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say okay, so 3 of them are going after each one of the other goblins. So I'll leave 6 for you guys, which should be pretty easy. So 2 will go after Grimdar. The first one will not have flank. And doesn't make a difference anyway. And the second one will have flank. So let's see. 18 plus 20. 28.
Okay.
I go ridiculously high. Take 4. Cool. And let's see. And 2 will go against Zane.
Okay.
The first one will not have
21
not
against the first one.
It's the same
Oh,
round.
it's the same round? Yeah,
Yeah.
then 19.
That's 25.
That's
That's a hit.
just a regular hit.
4.
Okay.
And then the other one will have flank. Nope, doesn't make a difference. And let's leave. Yeah, 2 more. Alright. One will shoot at you.
15.
Hits him in the neck for 30.
That's a total 20.
Okay.
Oh, he
Regular
does 1 point of damage. There you go.
Yay!
You finally lucky.
Finally.
And, yeah. And one is going to shoot at the other guy. 1 hit. 4. 4 bucks. Okay. So top of the order again. It is Zendri.
Spend an action to expand the range again. So it's now anything within 20 feet of me
Okay.
gets the +1 attack roll.
Okay. Right now.
The other 1 actions.
You can heal to somebody if they need it.
Only if they're in.
He needs it.
Cool.
He
Me?
himself needs it.
Oh, he himself. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Your
could
name
do a
is
single action heal to heal yourself if you want.
Nah. I'll give it another round. I will do guidance on you because you
Okay.
can't hit the broadside of a barn, and then shield.
And that's going to give you a +1
Yeah.
more to hit?
Yes.
So I get a +2 to hit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are they? No, actually,
Oh, wait a
guidance
minute.
doesn't stack.
Wait.
Oh, don't
Guidance
do it.
No, they're
Exactly.
both status bonuses. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, they're both status bonuses, so the guidance doesn't do anything.
So don't do that. Give it to someone else if you need to.
Everyone else gets the same.
Oh, this.
You could always.
Okay.
Is the guy that Steven hit still alive? Or is he one of the ones that the goblins killed?
He's one of the ones that got.
Okay.
No. Two still alive. No, he's still alive. Yes, the other three commanders were killed by the.
All right, so then instead of doing the shield and the guidance, I'll just do a daze on him.
Okay.
So we'll save DC 18.
Okay, so he takes 4 points if he saves.
He takes 2 if he saves.
Okay, he did save, unfortunately.
Okay.
Does he die? No.
Actually, he does die.
Died anyway.
So you got to die. He kills Steven.
That's why I suggested. No, that was specifically the reason I suggested it.
Okay. All right, then. Good shot. Let's see.
I didn't think he had any offensive spells.
I guess.
That's his only offensive spell.
That's the only thing I have, and I took it. And then I took that at second level.
Is it a?
It's a cantrip.
No. What type of damage is it? A mental? They sound like.
I think it's called. Yeah, mental damage.
Okay, cool. What are you doing?
I'm in a ray of frost.
Hopefully. You're +1 to hit, right? From it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who do you want to hit?
I'm gonna.
There's only one commander left. There's 4 goblin dogs, and
I'm gonna hit the commander, right? Yeah.
You want to? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Last one left.
Plus, I guess 9 now, right? Yeah.
You hit.
Yes.
What's that total?
It's
28.
28. That's critical. Wow. Go ahead.
Okay, 1d4 plus 4. 8. Oh,
2d4 plus 8.
Take another.
So 14.
14. He is a popsicle. You shoot him. Yeah. Ray of white and blue light hits him in the face, and
So who did you kill?
one of
The last commander.
Okay.
We now have no
Commanders are
commanders
dead.
left.
No commanders left.
They have nobody to order them around.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
How's the goblin
How
dog?
many of the 15 are left?
None of them died.
Yeah, all 15 of the goblins and
Everyone's
4 of the 5 goblin dogs.
But now we have a chance of making them quit because they have no commanders.
Yeah. Let's see. The goblin dogs. All right. All 3 of the goblin dogs are on the goblins. The other goblins. Okay.
They missed.
Okay. That one down. All right. So one of they gouge out one of your goblin allies.
They kill him?
Yeah, they kill him.
Oh.
He's been hit twice already. So this one. Ooh, hits.
Uh-oh. Our guys are going down.
6, kill it. Almost enough. Last one.
Out of character?
Nope.
That's what they're there for.
So
In
that's
character.
it.
No!
Winner! So there's
All
no more goblin commanders. There's 4 goblin dogs and
Yeah.
still 15.
So the goblin commander that I was on is dead, but the
Yes.
goblin dog he was riding should still be there.
Yes.
So and I've got 2 goblins on me.
Yes.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have Steven attack the goblin dog that is between us because we still should be flanking that goblin
Good.
dog. That's at a +9, so 20, +10, so 23.
That hits.
So this is on the goblin dog. He deals 9 points of damage.
Alright, it's still alive.
Okay.
Goblin dogs are tougher.
Yeah, that was my expectation.
Yeah.
He will now take his second attack. So this is at -4 from that. That's going to be so it's a 17
Should die.
for 8 points.
It is dead.
Okay. Now I will attack the goblins who are on me. So first I'll attack one of the goblins on me. I do not have flanking, so
You won't
it is
need it.
at
You won't need it.
+9.
Oh, once again, whatever weapon you have is currently on the ground. You can use another action to pick it up.
Well, I have. Can I? Because of the fact that I have quick draw. Can
you can
I?
another weapon. Yeah.
All right. So I will quick draw my warhammer and swing at that goblin. -4 plus 5, so it's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And the warhammer does. That doesn't count.
In the box.
Roll in the box. In the box. 10 points or 9 points of damage.
It is dead. Okay, so I think you need to invent a weapon chain.
I can get weapon chains.
He needs stickum.
I need to not roll natural ones. That's my third natural one tonight.
Wow. Okay.
He keeps throwing non-thrown weapons.
It's a, oh.
You should pick feet, throw anything.
What do you mean a great maul doesn't have
The right balance to
the
fly.
thrown trait? No.
It will soon.
I can at least drop it 5 feet.
Zane, it is your turn.
I will attack
There's two of you.
the guys on me. First attack, that's a 16.
A hit, so it's not.
No.
Let's see what you got. He's dead.
9.
He's dead. Now
Second attack, -4 on the other guy. So that's +5. 24.
That hit. Let's see damage. Ooh,
Yes.
He's dead. Wow.
Okay. Is there another one close or no?
Not quite on you. You can move though.
I'll move. I'll
Alright.
move up.
Where do you want to go?
Any
In
on
front of
him?
me.
Any on him?
Not physically. No, they were shooting arrows.
You want to go attack those.
There's one on him.
Yeah, I'll move up. No, him?
Yeah, he can take care of it.
Yeah.
None on me.
I'm like, one. I thought he meant him. There's none on him?
No, there's no arrows.
No.
There's a range.
Alright, so the next closest one to him.
Okay.
And it's the base guys shooting arrows because the other 2 commanders are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
So we're at what? 12 regular goblins
12 regular goblins,
and
yes.
3 goblin dogs.
Yes.
So let's see. 3 on him. 3 on him. Yeah. This guy's 3. All right.
And I have made the check of who is the better pet, the goblin dog or
You still
Steven.
have 2.
And Steven is the winner.
2 goblin allies, right?
You still have 2 goblin allies. Yes. All right. So these 3 will attack this guy. This. Oh, this. This one. Oh, 2 hits. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There's the second goblin ally dead.
Ah,
Okay.
darn it.
And 6 of them. 6 of them. Okay. So, let's see. From the guys, the 3 that were on the goblin, the first goblin got killed. Well, let's see. One will go and try and flank on Jonathan. And it completely misses. And the other 2 will try and flank on Boris. So that's a total of 24.
That's a hit.
And the other one, Jesus Christ, 27. Roll like a guy.
Right?
No.
Not with his AC.
No.
Ours, yes.
8 total. And that's it. Alright, so next it is top of the order again is Landry.
Did that goblin go? Or not? The last goblin?
Oh,
No.
yeah, sorry.
So
I'm
this
sorry.
is the
Oh, wait, he has
last
a glove on the dog.
round. I can.
Yeah, kill him.
Actually, I don't even need to increase the emanation. 20
He
feet.
killed
Getting
one of them.
everybody.
Alright, dog. One more dog.
Oh, good. So we've got
2
2
dogs.
goblin dogs
And 12.
and 12 regular goblins.
Yeah.
Heal.
Heal who?
I'm down 12.
I'm down 11, and you have more than me.
I know, so you should heal both of us.
Heal bot.
No, I'm not using up 2 heals. The 1-pointer is terrible. I'll heal myself and cast a shield.
The 1-pointers are good.
No, they're not.
It's
Oh.
just a D8.
Oh, that's right.
The 2-pointer's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
D8 plus
No,
8.
the 2-pointer is excellent. The 1-pointer is pretty bad.
Yeah.
So I'm back to full. And I cast shield on myself.
You wanna?
Alright,
So
after
I
him
used up
it is
2 spells.
Vegas. What are you doing?
Alright, so we have
2 goblin dogs and 12 goblins.
any archer goblin? How many?
Every single one of them has a short bow. But then about, maybe say I'll say 4 of them are dedicated to archery shooting.
I'm gonna shoot one of the archers with a ray of frost.
Go ahead. That's what you hit.
Plus 9. Right, still.
Yeah, this is the last round for it.
Oh yeah.
That's a crit.
That's
Okay.
a crit.
That's enough.
Beautiful. Go roll just to see full damage.
Just for entertainment's sake.
5 plus 8.
13, nice. You freeze his heart out. Go. That's good.
I'm murdering these guys this
Nice.
time around.
Yeah. Alright.
It's because of my bless.
Well, it's probably giving me the crit. The last point to get that crit.
Oh, okay. 1 hit. 2. Okay. So your last goblin ally finally falls. Okay. So that's that. Okay.
You won't have to
Next.
kill him afterwards.
Grimdar!
Okay.
You have 1 goblin on you?
2 goblins on me. One of them
2
moved to
goblins,
me.
yes.
Wait, did
All right.
you kill him? Oh.
Yeah, I did, but then another one came
Oh,
over.
okay.
All right. So first, I'm gonna have Steven move to get flanking on one of them, and then he will attack. And that will hit, because that's a 18 or a 19.
Okay.
And he does 5 points.
That's enough to kill that guy.
Alright, then I will attack the other one that's on me. It's a critical.
Critical. Roll damage to see how much you do.
Yeah, just for... so now, right now, I am using my Warhammer, because I have to take the action to pick up my axe. And I do 17.
Oh boy, you crush his skull and his head goes into his shoulders.
And then with my last action, since none of them are next to me, I will pick up my axe.
Okay, there you go.
Now we can do some real damage.
Zane!
Now instead of getting one hit kills, he's going to get
first one.
hit kills.
16, that's a hit.
He's
7 dead. Second one, minus 4. That's 18, that's a hit.
That's a hit.
7 dead.
Okay,
Anything else close to me?
there's a goblin dog. You can move toward.
I do have to move to it?
Yes.
Oh, I meant, is there anything not?
No, nothing else is next to you.
Then I'll move to the next closest goblin.
There's a goblin? Okay. Alrighty.
He's avoiding the dog.
Yeah,
I
dogs are tougher.
I like dogs.
Good boy.
Alright,
I feel bad.
Finally, it's the last 7 goblins. Okay,
Well,
we're all checking.
We're helping raise goblin children. Maybe we could help train goblin dogs.
Oh, God. So they alright. So
We'll come across a goblin king in like 10 levels and be like, you guys have all my shit!
alright, so
That'd be pretty funny.
Alright. So 2 of the goblins, one of the goblins is gonna try and attack you. He moves around, one will get flanking. Let's see. The first one is misses anyway. 18. The second one is 19.
Hits right on the board.
Okay. Take 2. Right.
No!
And let's see. That's 2 of them. One more is gonna. One of them's gonna go after Jonathan. Why not?
Yep.
That's 21.
Yes.
Alright, this one does 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And another one will go after Steven.
What?
He misses. That's 4 of them.
dare it.
And last 3 will shoot bows. We'll take 2 shots at the shield guy. Why not? Let's see. That missed completely. That was 17.
17. That hits me, right?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Take 3.
Now here you have the option if you want to use the reaction to use the block on the shield so that you take no damage.
Well, it's a range attack. I thought you could only do... No?
No.
Oh, alright, yeah, I'll
So you manifest the shield. Actually, it's on your arm.
No,
it's a magic shield.
The magic shield is manifested, and then he can spend his reaction to have it absorb 5 or 6 points of damage.
Okay.
But if he does that, then he can't cast shield again for 10 minutes.
16, not 15.
That's kind of weird.
Oh, no,
No, but it literally absorbs. Right now, it literally just absorbs 5 points of damage.
Okay. So you want to do that?
Yep.
Okay. So you put a shield up in front of you. Arrow does 2 points.
Well, you said it did 3, so
Yeah,
it does
Sorry,
nothing.
3.
Yeah.
So it does
So it's a 0.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's a cantrip, and as it levels, the hardness goes up.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's the damage reduction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the way that normal shields work is when you decide to block with the shield,
Yes.
the shield has DR equal to its hardness, and then the shield takes the remaining damage as do you.
Okay.
So as an example, if you had a hardness 5 shield,
Yeah.
and you took an 8-point hit,
Yeah.
then the shield and you take 3.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So let's see. Oh,
Because the rules for it are weird, and I was going to try to play a character that used it, and then I built this instead.
So okay, there's 2 more left. So I'm gonna take a shot at you.
15.
Let's see. That's 23.
What's your dex bonus?
And that's
Plus 1, okay.
21.
So I actually have a 16.
So
I
2
forgot
shots.
to increase my proficiency.
Yes. Which
Love
means
it,
with
so
shield you have 17. But that,
Yeah, but it's
that's
still
exactly
hit,
what I
yeah.
mean.
And finally, the last guy, he's gonna take a shot at Boris. Let's see. Actually, no. I'll distribute it. 1 against Jonathan, 1 against Boris. First against Jonathan. That's a total of 20. Did I hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So
We have the same armor
2.
class.
And against Boris. Nope. Very close. All right. Top of the order. It is Zendri again.
All right, so we're at 7
right,
goblins
so-
and 2 dogs, or 1 dog.
That's
Hold
gone.
Where's the dog?
Currently, he killed the last. He's the one who killed the last guy.
Yeah, so where is it?
You're probably closest to it. You're about 10 feet away.
I think it's
Okay.
injured.
Yeah, it got hurt.
I still have 2 goblins on me right now, or 1 goblin on me right now. 1 on me, 1 on Steven.
Yeah.
Is anything that is left injured yet?
The dog?
His dog's injured.
Just the dog.
I'll do a daze on the dog.
So DC is 17?
18.
18. Will save?
Yep.
Okay. He takes, how much damage?
4. Unless he critically fails. So.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
No, he's still barely alive. He was.
And
He starts
now I'll cast the guidance on you since the bless is gone.
The bless is gone?
Yeah.
For everybody?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because it only lasts for 10 rounds,
Oh,
and this
okay.
was the last round.
Okay.
Haggis, without H, what are you doing?
Anything that gives you an extra +1, I'm giving you.
The thing is, he has the same plus to hit as we all do.
I know.
So I'm going to hit one of the arrow guys.
Go ahead.
The guy that hit me.
Go ahead.
+9, I guess now.
14. Oh.
There we
And
go.
we can people think it's an ice cavern. Sorry, man. So you zip past and. Yep.
I'm going to start calling you Elsa.
That's okay.
Okay. So Grimdor, you're next.
So first, I will attack the one on me first. That's a 16.
Got hit. I think your minimum damage kills him.
Yeah, minimum damage kills him, but I'll
you cut,
do it anyway.
You cut him in half.
Alright, then I am going to move into flanking position so that Steven and I will be flanking, and then I will have him attack.
Okay.
And that will make it a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And he does 6 points.
Only 5 left now.
Alright, and then I'm going to have Steven go up to... No, actually, I'm going to have him just stay next to me.
Okay. Next is Boris. Zane, what are you doing?
So,
Attack the 2 on me.
Go ahead.
First one. That's a 17. That's a hit.
You
He's
kill him.
dead. Second
Damn.
attack.
No.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Third attack.
No.
That's a miss.
Nice. So
Alright.
there's 1 on me.
Alright, so it is left these things. Alright. The lone goblin dog is going to run away. And it double moves out of there. There's only 4. Okay. So on you. Let's see.
I'll do 21 on the first attack.
That's,
There's still one of our
19.
goblin allies up.
no.
Oh, all 3 of them got taken out?
Yeah.
13. That's 16 and misses. And he has one more attack. No.
Poor
He drops his
Not.
Okay.
And let's see.
Oh, I mean, technically they lived about 3 minutes longer than they would have if they attacked us.
Another one is going to go
So-
1, 2. Actually, got of the 3 left. Actually, the other 3 are archers. Everything else is melee. Okay, so here, I'm going to take a shot at you.
15.
Okay, so that one misses. That's only a 13. This one is 24. Hits.
That's a normal hit.
6. Right in the ear.
The other ear.
He's gonna have a charisma of like 4 by the end of this campaign. Just scars everywhere, missing ear pieces.
Alright, one of them's gonna run away, and the other one is going to shoot at you. So
16.
misses. His bro breaks. He's like ah, and he runs away as well. So that's 2 left only. Oh, running.
How
away.
dare you?
Okay, next Zendri. What do you want to do?
Kill me.
There's still something injured?
Yeah. Maybe. Negative
No,
18.
what's here?
Oh,
Are we
no.
doing them? No.
There's 2 goblins
2
alive right
left.
now.
Yeah. One with a bow, one in melee.
Alright, do I notice how injured he is?
Make a perception check if you want. That'll cost you an action. Yes. He's how badly down are you?
18 out of
How
23.
badly down are you?
14 out.
14. So he's how badly down is he?
10.
10. Okay. Of all of them, he's the one who's suffering the most.
I'll do the 2-point heal on
Yeah,
him.
the thing is that 18 for
12.
him is 3/4 of his hit points.
You just got 12.
14 for him is about almost half his hit points. 10 for me is almost a third of my hit points.
Alright, now down 6.
Okay. There you go.
Wait, what's your max hit points?
23.
23. How do I have more than you?
Because you start.
Constitution.
You're a D8. He's a D6.
No, I'm a D6 also. Alright.
Yeah, no, right. Yeah, you are.
You have different race?
And my con bonus is only a +2.
Different race, maybe?
No, I'm a +3.
Yeah, you're different races.
What's
He's a D. No, you're both D8 for your race.
Not half elves aren't D8s, are they?
Yeah.
Humans are D8.
Humans.
What's your con bonus?
His is higher.
So you should have more hit points than him.
All right, so you should have 8 + 9 + 9.
That's
How do you have 23 hit
That's
points?
26.
You have 26.
You should have 26 as a max.
And now we fix the problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm like, I know I have the lowest because he's got the +3.
I
He's
don't
got
know.
2 more than me.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
9 the last time. I had 17.
Okay.
Yeah, 17 + 9, amazingly enough, is 26.
Ow. That must have been.
It's that new math.
No, I must have been doing all this stuff.
Angus, what are you doing? After he's healed, there's 2 left.
Alright,
One on the bow, one on the melee.
for the bow, I hit him with the
Go ahead.
cross. I don't have
It's a
guidance
learning
anymore,
experience.
Best of luck.
Right? I don't have
No, you
guidance
don't.
anymore, right?
What's that?
No, you don't have a
No.
+1.
So
No.
that's 8.
But that's
You
enough
hit.
to
Yeah,
hit.
that's
And
enough
he's
to hit.
dead.
Hit. Use that. Only one left.
Pew!
Okay. And Grimnar, your last one.
I'll move over to flanking with Boris and attack it.
Dead.
He is dead. The
Yeah.
last one has finally.
And then I'm going to say, 2 of them got away. Our goblin allies are dead. Let's get the hell out of here.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
They said there's hundreds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hundreds means we're not trying to fight that. Let's get
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah.
Maybe throw acid. And I will hopefully. I'm going to attempt on our way out to maybe use survival or something to try to maybe use the vial of acid to see if we can weaken
The
the.
gallon of that.
Well, you need to do that. You just do that. Some things you can easily do.
But we've got the other 7 gallons, so
Oh,
We're
we'll...
not taking them.
No?
We need to get out of here fast.
Okay. You're trying. I'll leave it at that as you guys are exiting this cavernous area. Okay. So that brings a close to our second session. I hope you guys enjoyed our video. As usual, hit a like, subscribe, and hit the notification button for future episodes. And we'll see you next time.